we meet again, good people of the internet. Once again, I am the Tenkaichi of gaming, Ichigo Musco. And, I have a little glare in my eye because of the light. But then again, hey, this is the only light I can actually use, because if I were to use any other light too, you guys wouldn't be able to see me. Besides me being dark as hell, you know. Anyway, I have gone through some stuff as of late, and as you know, I hope you guys have been enjoying this beautiful marathon of Super Robot Tyson J, which I believe we're at episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7. We're about like 7 in out of 14 out of 49. 7 in out of 49 because yes, I'm still doing it. I'm still doing Super Robot Tyson J on the side, but I'm just taking a break because, you know, I don't want to really wear out my voice. That's the only thing I'm doing. Namely, I want to see where we are on the Tenkaichi's things to do list. Yeah, so on the Tenkaichi's thing to do list, we are actually going to see where I am with the Tenkaichi's thing to do list, or the Tenkaichi's guide. We are on 11. Okay. We are on 11, which is a good thing. And, I think it's one that we all should, you know, something a little different. But this is the guide to just, well, being a better you. And I don't mean let's playing, I mean in general, being a better you. Now, we're not all perfect. Now I have to say, we're not all perfect. And the reason why this is so important is because, well, we all have problems. Problems that we can't avoid, and they have to be dealt with. Like, for me, my family can somehow be a problem to me, and yet they somehow aren't a problem to me. Because they're not bad, it's just they don't know what to do with themselves. You know, they're getting older, and you know, there's usual talk of, well, if you had such and such and such. Well, I don't. And even if I did, why would I use it for such and such? Like, if I actually had something like, oh, say, a credit card. If I actually had money in, say, credit card or a debit card. Well, there'd be a lot of things I could do. More likely, I would get a lot of more materials, like, you know, get some printer ink, and not only would I get some printer ink, but I would make sure my paper is well stocked, because, you know, making novels, it's what I do. It's what I do. I mean, being a Let's Player, it's fine. It may not make a lot of money, but my books sure do. So, you know, as a career, that is what I do. I'm a writer. I'm an author. That's what I do. I promote my work, so that's what I have to do. And word of mouth, you know, goes a long way. And also for the sake of for the sake of giving credit. Thank you, Big, for actually promoting my work. I really do appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot, man. You really did a bang up job on showing off my work, and for that I have to thank you. Let me see. Being a better you, yeah. This entails a lot of things. This entails, the one thing that many people just have a problem with, and that is being honest. It's never a good thing to be honest, but you have to be honest with yourself. I mean, yes, the group had a fallout, but yet, just to think about it, emotions were going wild, and it can happen. It can happen. We're all people. We're not. We're not superheroes. We're not the Justice League, but we're not the Justice League. We are not Marvel superheroes, but we are just people. We're just a group. Therefore, we're supposed to be friends. I mean, we are friends. We do get along. Just some things, you just need to be upfront and honest about. You had one of those times that, you felt that nobody could actually understand how you feel. Hey, I understand. Trust me. Trust me, I've been around the fence. If I had a problem, hey, I would come to my friends immediately. I would make a video, and in regards to that, I would get comments up the yin yang, just because it's all normal. We all have our bad days. We all have our off days. And usually, what most people they don't really realize is, but the one thing you need, aside from time being alone, thinking out your thoughts, you're sorting out and sifting through what's going on through your head and your heart. You just need somebody to pick you up. You need somebody to tell you, hey, it's all right. It's all good. The only thing you have to do is just be upfront and honest. You don't have to really, say nobody understands me. The thing is, most of us can relate. We all have issues. We all have problems. I mean, some of us are more insecure than others. Or they don't want to talk about it because they feel personally ashamed about it. I, for one, don't feel personally ashamed about what my problems are, or what's going on through my head. Usually when I do that, I usually just say, this is what's going on. I make a video. I say what I have to say. I post it. There you go. And yet you find beautiful people. You actually share your thoughts and feedback on the situation and try to share your own issues with what I've gone through or what anybody else has gone through. It makes you a better person that way, because no person can make it alone. And even if they do decide to make it alone, they really can't. You know why? Because help is always going to be there. And it's a good thing that help is somewhat around, I mean, I like helping. I mean, regardless of if I'm part of a project or if I'm in a project or whatever, or my help is needed, or if my help is needed for a project, I'd like to help. I don't mind helping. It's not It's not the usual sense that, I'm this kind of person that says, oh, I like helping. Really, I do. It's a good thing because I've grown up helping people. That's what I've been doing all my life. And at my old job, when I was a Japanese poetry teacher, I did my share of help for like 5 years. Not once did I ever ask for pay or anything like that. Even though it would have been nice if they did give me something out of it. But, even if they did, I would accept it wholeheartedly, and therefore, I will excuse myself and bow out. But being a better person, it is hard, but like, you don't really have to say, oh, I'm so alone in the world. You're not alone. That's what the internet is for. That's what Skype and Messenger are for. Originally, it's for people who need to communicate with other people. That's what, online messengers are for. You basically say hi to a person, and you basically, shoot a fat with a person. Just, hi, how you doing, blah, 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 blah. I mean, the one thing about the games that we at the RCO play, like namely L-Sword or Dungeons and Dragons or something of that nature, is that we like to have fun. That's the thing. We all have rough days, so therefore, after a rough day, you have 4 people gathered around one game. You can tell in our voice, we enjoy each other's company. And yeah, regardless of if we do like 90 minutes to a full 2 hours or whatever, we're all talking about, stuff that happened to us today, or, stuff that we've done and what we remember as kids or whatnot. It's a good thing. That's what friendship is about. That's what friendship is about. Friendship is about just that. You get along with other people. And like I said, people need people. I mean, I'm always going to be needed for whatever it is. Whether if it's so small or insignificant, or maybe just something much bigger. Help is always needed, and help is always necessary. So as a better person, I feel we all need to help each other out. Just to be a better person, yes, we all need to help each other out. We need to support each other. We need to build each other up and not break each other down. I mean, we as not only gamers individually, but we should be, as a group, we should be very supportive of each other. We shouldn't have to look down upon look down over each other like you have a big ego because you got this many subscribers, or I'm doing this game, so I am better than you, ha ha ha, I play this game, so therefore, ha ha ha, I am better than you. No. I mean, really, we're supposed to support each other. I mean, I could just basically say, okay, I played this game. I've done this many games, but I did it just because it was fun. It was long, but it was fun. Because I could just actually have fun with it. That's the problem with today. Today's world, And there's a lack of fun in it because people are too goddamn serious. And to quote the Joker, why so serious? I mean, really, why? I mean, are you so goddamn stuck up that there's like a piece of shit stuck up in your funny bone? I mean, is there like a freaking log just stuck up in your funny bone that you can't laugh? Like, I don't approve of that. I'm so stuck up. Kind of reminds me of yesterday when I was going to when I was coming back from my time at McDonald's. I was going to the park to use the restroom, and what I saw, and yeah, I know this is pretty much nasty, but what I saw was an overflowed commode, and sitting on top of that was a log of shit. I kid you not. Overflowing commode and a log of shit sitting right there. I'm like, ugh. So came back home, fed my cat, and thankfully just said, you know what, I'm going to stay out here for a while. But aside from that, I feel, you know, to honestly enjoy life, you gotta find the little things that make you happy. You gotta get away from the stuff that basically will tear you apart, drive you insane, and therefore lose whatever kind of life you are meant to have. And with that, you know, make your life short, and therefore you become an old person before you know it. And you wonder, why you have gray hair and you're only like, say, in your 30s or in your 20s. I say, yeah, there's a reason. Because you stress out too much. And I will say the same thing to all my friends out there. Look, if you're too stressed out, then here's what you do. You take a deep breath. You go outside. You catch some air. You get some air in your veins. You count to 10. Or you count to 100. However it works. But make sure when you do it, you do it calmly. You take a deep breath. And then you have to think to yourself, why am I angry? Why am I upset? Do I have a reason for doing so? I'm certain that if you do that, if you put your own life in perspective, then it will make so much sense for the little stuff of why this is happening to me, and how come I'm doing this, and why is this, you know, why is it not, why am I so stressed out? They'll answer your own question. Why are you so stressed out? I mean, I would honestly say, don't feel stressed out. Don't take life so seriously. I mean, if you're at a job and it's so stressful that it's going to really just mess with you, take 5. Reevaluate what you're doing. And think about this. Ask yourself, is this really worth it? And then give yourself some time. You'll find out for yourself. Is this really worth it? And you will answer your own question. I mean, at the same time, you know, you shouldn't be so tripped out that it kind of makes you over emotional and, you know, cloud your own rational judgment. because honestly, it's not worth it. So before I finish this video, which I think is pretty long enough, I have to say to all my friends out there, and to all my viewers and subbies, or whoever is watching, life is like a video game. The only difference, however, is that you have one life instead of a collective few. So the only thing you have to do is make sure that you take care of that one life in order for you to actually see the end of the very game that you're playing. Take good care of yourself and don't try to overdo things. A little thing to think about as you're watching this, or whatever it is that you're doing. A little something from your friend, the Tenkaichi of gaming. So with that, folks, I hope you have been enjoying this video, and if you like what you see, remember to spread the word, like, subscribe, and follow me on my Facebook and my Twitter. And yes, they're both under the same name as my YouTube account. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Tenkaichi of Gaming. Thanks for watching and listening. And remember, feedback is always welcome. So with that, my good people, take care. God bless. Keep on gaming. And by all means, watch yourselves out there. Tenkai Muso.